Come on. Well, get in.
Is this camera on me?
Yes.
Look it over. The price of admission is $1/4. You can't go wrong.
Hi, I'm Hannah Gabby, and I'm here to tell you the binary is bullshit.
What do you mean?
We know intersex people exist and break down this binary.
We all have characteristics that are typically male and typically female. And if you have a vagina, you're a girl. Or if you have a penis, you're a boy. What are we talking about?
Sometimes I'm not too sure.
When I say I'm a woman, I don't just mean that I identify as a woman. I mean that my biology is the biology of a woman, regardless of whether or not doctors agree.
I identify as an intersex person.
Definitely a cringe-worthy misconception. It's like so steeped in
nonsense. Over history, the location or the idea of what determined one's true sex shifted.
What do you mean by that? Explain yourself.
100 years ago, it used to be whether or not you had ovaries or testes. Then it shifted to what kinds of chromosomes that you had. But the body doesn't just have one place where we can sit there with a microscope or something else and say, hey, wait a second, this is really who you are, this is your true sex. In fact, who you are is who you say you are.
You off your rocker?
You all right?
Who you are is who you say you are.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
If you have a vagina, you're a girl. Or if you have a penis, you're a boy.
Oh boy, is that ever terrific!
What are we talking about?
Sex typically refers to your biological traits.
There's your gonads, your genitalia, your internal sex characteristics, your hormone production, hormone response, and secondary sex characteristics.
You gotta be shitting me.
What are we talking about?
Gonads.
The honey badger.
I'm Hannah Gabby.
Medically unnecessary surgeries.
a cringe-worthy misconception.
It's more like a Venn diagram.
What does that mean?
This idea that the body is either male or female is totally wrong.
Oh, why don't you stop?
What are we talking about?
Male or female.
If you have a vagina, you're a girl. Or if you have a penis, you're a boy.
Truth.
And I am living proof of that.
Use your common sense.
So let's hope real investigating and real research and real reporting can lead us out of this.
I remember when I first learned about intersex and how surprising it was to me. I was like, what is this? Why have I never heard about this? And we haven't heard about it because... never mind.
And it's important that we really expose these efforts for what they are and fight back. And part of the way we can fight back is to show that these concepts aren't the fixed scientific constructions that people want to suggest.
I'm glad that's over.
This is important. I warned you what would happen if you kept pushing yourself. Now I'm going to have to put in a report to the front office.